Hello. Hi. It's been how do I want to start this one? I don't know. I probably have to edit this one already because I'm not prepared. I am Ashante, and a couple of days ago, years ago, I fell in love with this hairstyle that I've been stalking for a couple of weeks, hardcore for the last week. And I think I'm ready for a change. I'm gonna be 43 this year. Is that right? Am I lying? I'll be 43 this year. And in a couple years, all my kids will be out of the house. So by 50, my youngest baby will be 19, and the other ones will be well into their 20s, one in their 30s, right? So I really am ready for like just to figure out like who I am, enjoy me, not worry about how I show up or how others see me. And I wanted to do something different with my hair. So in 2012, I did the big chop, and the big chop, like all of it. In 2012. And I enjoyed that. Actually, that was December 2011. And I enjoyed that experience of having, short hair, nice texture, kind of wet a little bit and go. And then I would let it grow. And then I would cut it in June, which is when my birthday month. So I always would cut it either all the way off, or the last couple of years, I've been tapering. Even up to June of 2019, I tapered again, did some color. But then June 2020, we were active in the Rona, right? COVID-19. And so I didn't cut it. As a matter of fact, it had doubled the length all over. And I was quite impressed with that. So if you think about this, all of this color was like on my scalp. June 2019, June 2020, there was, well, you see where it is now. And it's in this bun. And this is what? March 2021. So it's like super growing. So I was thinking about Sisterlocks. And I was thinking about Sisterlocks because one of the versatility, being able to still wear a bun at some point, not at first, but at some point, being able to do some rods, all of the things that I would have done maybe. But since I have this length of hair now, whatever the inches are, I don't know, I don't like to do it. So maybe every 2.5 weeks, I'll take the 2-strand twists out and wash it and put it right back in the 2-strand twists. I do not put any heat on my hair. I haven't put heat on it. I haven't stretched it. I haven't, flat ironed it or did a length check. That's what people say. I haven't done that in a very long time because I don't care. Like, it doesn't matter what the length is. It is what it is. So I've been going to lots of YouTube pages, and I posted on Facebook a couple days ago and just asking, like, because, that's the other thing. It locks up on its own. So if after being in, my 2-strand twist for about 2.5 weeks, they are starting to, and I'm like, whoa, what are you doing? I didn't tell you to do that. So it looks like it's, sister lock prone already, which I'm excited about. My sister-in-law, but she's my sister. She has the most beautiful locks. Now, I thought hers were sister locks, but they're not. But that's okay. She's absolutely amazing. She's beautiful anyway, And then that addition of that hair and just being able to do just different things with it, I've always loved and admired that part of her. So I'm thinking about it. The other piece that I like that is attracting me to this style is that when I wash my hair, and the conditioner is kind of still in it, like all of my hair is like a curly kind of, and it's just kind of sitting up. And because I've had short hair before, I don't really care if like the Sisterlocks only come to right here, and I don't really care about that because I'm comfortable with short hair. I'm not concerned. I'm wondering, now my consultation is soon. I spoke with someone who recently joined the Sisterlock family that I hold in high regard. I really respect her opinion. And so she said, my person is professional, and she's already had her first something. I'm going to get better with the terminology, I swear. But so she came in high regard. So I said, I'm gonna book a consultation. Well, they had a consultation that's kind of soon. So I am so excited about that opportunity to be able to talk to a loctician. See, I'm getting the terminology. I'll be able to talk to a loctician, and I think she's going to do a test strands. I'm messing up the terminology again. She's going to do some tester ones to kind of see what my hair will do. I'm pretty confident that I have the appropriate type of hair for Sisterlocks, so not a big deal. I do have a little bit of color left from the last time it was colored in June 2019, when it was kind of up here colored, so it's grown all the way out to the tip. So anyway, yeah, so I'm excited. So I figure, why don't I take this opportunity to capture it like this, like everybody else in America is doing. And I'm very excited. I am very excited about doing this for me. Now, I do need some sponsors because I tried to use my little ruler. I tried to use this little plastic ruler yesterday and do my own little link check, but I wasn't really successful. So I think she might say something between 7 and 9 inches. So that's going to be an additional fee, I'm pretty sure. So I don't know. I need to know. So my big questions are going to be like, what's the bottom line number? What can I be expecting to pay every 4 to 6 weeks to the terminology word that I'm going to figure out and say with certainty next time I'm on this video. What are some of my other questions? What other questions do I need to be asking? What do you think? Some of the questions are like in FAQs, but since I'm speaking with a particular stylist, I would like to know because this is going to be like creating a bond. Like, this person is going to be spending a lot of time on my head, and the atmosphere matters to me. The energy is important, so I would like to see the actual space where I will be seated. I need to know if I need to bring my hotspot or if Wi-Fi is available in part of the service. I need to know if it is an issue if I am on a business call, because I hear that this takes like hours and hours and days and days and days. And I'm a busy girl, which is another reason why I'm trying to get this sister lockage situation going, because hopefully that will cut down on some of the time. I don't know. I just think they're freaking hot, and I'm freaking hot, and I just want to be hot on hot. So what else? What are some more questions I need to be asking? Because I want to make sure I get them all. Money, environment. I'm not a smoker. I don't like to smell smoke. I have kids with asthma, so I don't like that kind of stuff. So hopefully that won't be an issue. I have a lot of kids, so if she has kids, it's not an issue. I just want to make sure you're not, I gotta stop and do this. I gotta stop and do that. I gotta stop and do that. I feel it's appropriate to, when you got a temperature check in here, or how do you ensure to the best that you can that your that your facility or your establishment remains as sanitized as possible during this here pandemic? Yeah, I would like to know that. You guys know that I'm a COVID survivor, and I actually am getting vaccine number 2 this week. However, I still would like to know, for me and my own self, what the deal is. I'm trying to think of some other questions to ask. Products. I know some people on the YouTube says no products. Some people say something about the aloe and the rose water and the mist bottle. I've been watching these things. What else do they say? Braid and band. I learned that already. I guess just about the manipulation, like how much should I be, working with them. I see people that, they on day 4 and 6 and they're like, I'm like, I don't know that you should be doing all that right now, but I would probably want to, so I need to know if I can do that. And what else do I want to know? I guess that's it. I guess as she speaks, I'll have more questions along the way. I guess her availability, I would like to know that, and how how that sequence will be spread out to see if that will meet my schedule, and what I would need to do to block out that time. Can y'all think of anything else? My glasses are dirty, so I'm gonna take these off. I cannot keep glasses. I need to watch the YouTube clip on how to keep glasses clean. Lord have mercy. So I'm getting ready to actually wash my hair now, and then I'm gonna come back so that you can see that natural curl situation that I'm talking about. I've seen some brand new Sisterlocks that were like really fuzzy on the end, so preparing myself for that. But I'm also preparing myself for the natural curl that I believe my hair will do, but I don't know, so we'll see. Then I gotta figure out, like, where's this line item gonna come from, because this is not in the budget. So that's just gonna be another thing, right? Because I have some other pieces that I need to make sure is a-okay before I start adding another budget item. I definitely am working towards no debt, praise the Lord. So gotta look at that and make sure that's the best decision for me and for my hair and for my pocketbook as a single parent. That's another thing. But hopefully things will line up, but we'll see. So those are my biggest questions, really. How much and what does it take? And that sustainability fee. And I also want, I would like to work with someone who is going to see me all the way through for as long as. So, I'll probably, that's the Ashanti in me. When I ask what their 5-year plan is, like, are you planning to move to Atlanta anytime soon? Because if so, I might want to get me somebody that's going to stay and be around for at least, the next 5, years while I try to get my life together and figure out my hair situation. Is this someone that is willing to teach me how to, you know, fix any errors that I might see in between? Or, you know, are you somebody that's on call? Do you do like, if I see something's wrong or I'm not sure, can I text you? Can I call you? Is that a fee? I'm going to ask questions like that because I ask a lot of questions. And if I'm not sure about something, especially an investment like that, I need to know what is the customer service care number and hours of operation. So that's important too. All right, I'm going to go wash my hair so that you can see what I'm talking about with that whole curl zhuzh that I like. And I'll see you in a few.